Hey YouTube, what's going on? Mark here again. Welcome back to day 2 of this, spring is in the air, season 3, preseason double, two back to let's see, second day in a row, this preseason special, day 2 of 2. But don't be fooled, this is just 2 separate videos, not the same video but split into 2 parts. No, we're not going to go overboard with that at all. So therefore, oh look, Lana's over there, but we're not going to go there yet. Instead, we're going to go see the Allison's with Mason and Grill Bomber. That's like we did yesterday. Just like yesterday, guys. Just like yesterday. Almost dribbled that out of bounds. Ooh, he got a piece of it, but it still went in. Don't say anything, okay? It's too early in the season for that shit. Look at that. Those 3 don't even care. I mean, today they do. Give it time throughout the course of the season, and they will. The further we get. True.
No way.
Oh, I barely got it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wish I could do that.
Get over there. Show me your band. Show me your band. Oh, you don't got it. Dunk the ball, man. I went like this.
Oh, fires up the air ball.
It's too high. It's hot now. I know. Oh my. It was 7.5. That's the East Bay, but like. It was 7.5.
Okay, I left a lot sooner than I had anticipated because one, I didn't want to make the video too long like yesterday, and two, I didn't want to keep giving you guys the same wages over and over. That way, I could give you some variety of content of what is the second day of this season 3 Spring is in the Air preseason special. So don't be deceived. We're not going overboard by doing a two-parter or like a continuation of two different videos with the same story of the same event. No, and nor are we doing like this 2-day double feature thing. No, because I figured, you know what, I give you guys a 2-day Spring is in the Air season 3 preseason, back to back different videos. I figured I'd treat you guys because today is going to be the last time it's going to be nice for now. So after today, it's back to playing the waiting game. So it'll be a matter of when the first really, really, really nice day is going to be. That's more than just mid to upper 60s, like say lower mid 70s. So whatever's the first day we get that, most likely won't be till the end of the month, going into the early portion of next month, maybe as late as mid portion of next month. Whatever is the first day we get the first piece of really nice weather. I'm monitoring the weather as close as I can. I'm gonna pass it along to all of you, and then we'll go from there. Now, what I forgot to address in the winter finale on Sunday night going into Monday, all of Monday, when I overslept and sadly missed Target, there was 2 other pieces of content I know you guys were looking forward to. Although you could see one of them still this year, but except it won't be part of Winter Wonderland season 3 as that shit's over with. It'll just be part of the post-winter epilogue, whenever that might be, which I'll address that whole piece in a minute. So I know you guys were looking forward to seeing me attend one of Tyler Brown's games, Black Tyler, before winter was over. Sadly, that didn't happen because unfortunately his mom wasn't able to pick us up for whatever reason. I don't know the reason. You have to ask Tyler, even Aubrey behind the scenes of that. And second of all, as you all know, we didn't get a fall winter dinner with the Sorgs this year. But here's where I'm going to address the post-winter epilogue. So, this Friday, my mom and I are cleaning our rooms. I'm going to help her clean her room because don't forget, my niece and my sister are coming in this weekend. They're going to be staying all of next week because it's my sister's, Mike Wallace, 33rd birthday. So, and normally when she's here, if we have to go somewhere major, in 2022, the baby shower, or last 2023, the baptism. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, the bugs are not wasting any time coming out in full force this season. I usually take, however much time she's in town, I usually take that time off from YouTube so I could focus on her. Not, she's funny about being on YouTube these days compared to when she was younger, when she was a YouTuber, a small YouTuber before I became the big one that I am today. But just like my mom's birthday in 2022, we're still gonna, record and upload stuff. Because just like in 2022, when Austin won the Pepsi Firecracker 400 at Daytona in the 3-car, when the 3-car won that my mom's birthday weekend, we're still gonna record content and upload it because guess what? We don't have to go anywhere. That's why. We're not really going anywhere like that same weekend where she stayed the whole week for mom's birthday. So that's why we're still going to record and upload stuff, because we're still going to be here. She's still not here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So therefore, that's the plan. So therefore, but before, because my niece is learning how to walk now and, pick up words, start talking a little bit. So she's going to be in my mom's room a lot, and she's going to probably tear shit up like Terry Labonte. That's why on Friday we're going to clean the room. So I figured, I guess we're going to get that, 2-part winter, well, maybe 3-part winter epilogue after all, where we're going to focus on cleaning my mom's room. I don't know if we're going to throw me cleaning my room in the same video. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I am going to clean my room too. I am going to do that. I just got to figure it out. I think what I plan, it might have to be, if it's 3 parts, then we might have to clean my room another day, and it has to be before the post-winter the post-winter dinner with the Sorgs. But if I want to do a 2-parter, then we have to clean my mom's room and my room in the same video, and then we do the post-winter dinner with the Sorgs in the next video. But by tomorrow night, going into all of the Friday, we will know you guys will know the final verdict. And if you see 2 parts, you'll know why. You'll know the result. If you happen to see 2 videos in the end, you'll like, when all said and done, you'll know why. If you happen to see 3 parts, you'll happen to know why. So therefore, so this is the last preseason episode of this early portion of spring. So I'm praying to God we get a TikTok dance done that way. As long as the ban, backfires on these dumbasses that want this goated app gone, that will mean, just like in 2022, we could put a preseason Spring is in the Air TikTok dance in our Spring is in the Air season 3 compilation come May 31st to June 1st, on that, like we did in 2022. So therefore, guys, keep in mind, after Spring is in the Air, season 3 concludes on May 31st. We have the summer prologue on the next day. It's like kind of like how we had last year. We had that bonus episode of Spring is in the Air. So shout out Verico's Termy Sadler, Ty Dillon 13th birthday. We've not had like a day off in between the end of spring and the beginning of summer to rest since 2022. So therefore, the past 2 years, we have not been able to have some downtime to prepare ourselves for the first day of some fun in the sun. So June 1st will be the winter. Oh my God, what am I saying? The summer prologue. I don't know if it's going to be in the neighborhood or my dad or whoever has some crazy, exciting event scheduled for that day. Only time will tell, because a lot can change between now and May 31st through June 2nd. Oh yeah, let's not forget what also May 31st is. Even though, well, besides the fact it'll be Giselle Torres' 22nd birthday, it'll be 2 years since, Peanut Butter Lady's daughter, about soon to be married, had the F-bomb and babe incident. So, since the Spring is in the Air season 3 finale falls on the anniversary of that, I already have it figured out. We have to check with her to see if she actually, be in town. Be in the neighborhood when, I don't know who that is. Well, see if she'll be, I think that was Tiara and Reagan. But we'll have to check and see if, she'll actually be in the neighborhood on the 30th. Because, the 30th, it has to be the 30th, the 31st, because we're not doing a Giselle Torres birthday tribute this year. Just, to make room for one of the two. So if she happens to be in the neighborhood on the 30th, okay, the F-bomb and babe comedy skit reenactment is a go. We'll do it on the 30th. But if not, then maybe I might change my mind to do a Giselle Torres 22nd birthday tribute the day before. I might do it the day before, and then the Spring is in the Air. But regardless what happens on the 30th, the 31st remains the same. Spring is in the Air season 3 finale will be on the 31st, no matter what happens on the 30th. So everybody keep an eye out for that. We're trying to get more of this, content that I haven't done yet, finally started up now that the equipment's not finally improving little by little. Thought I was kidding when I said Lana's here. Look at that brownish tannish car. So the reason why today was a little bit of a late one, not a lot of a late one, not a lot, it was just a little bit, was because, we took the day off of work. Because my mom basically asked me this morning, even though my initial plan was to go in to help me out with today, and well, either way, it still worked out regardless, but minus the leapfrogging part, which is why, when she asked me if I was going to work, I just simply said no, and she was like, okay, no problem, no biggie, and just left it at that. And I could have came out here sooner, which is why I set my alarm to 2, which is normally the time we usually all go home, but Thing is, my mom needs help getting in the house every day when she comes home from work. So I wanted to make sure I waited till that part was over, that I could already be home. That way, we do not have to worry about, me being so far away from the house. I can't come over there to help. And even being so close to the house to the point where I have to run from wherever the hell I'm at to go help her. So therefore, I just wanted to stay back for a little bit longer. And then when she got home, boom, I was able to help, and then do whatever else the family needed, and we were all set like Jimmy Johnson. So therefore, and I love it when I finally was free to go. My mom said, "I will see you later on tonight." When I don't know exactly how she actually said it, but she said something along the lines of, "I'll see you later on tonight when you park the bus." The park the bus part, I know she said that, because I've been saying that quite a bit since 2021, when we did Fun in the Sun season 1, when Spring is in the Air was non-existent. Because I can remember 2021, Spring is in the Air did not exist. Because remember how warm it got after winter ended in 2020, 2021? Yeah, it got really, really warm, to the point where we went from, oh no, not these stupid ass dogs. It went to the point where we went from winter all the way through summer. Like in the months of March and April, hell, it wasn't even May yet, where normally we start hitting these temperatures for the first time every single year. But this one year, we were already hitting, temperatures that was in the mid to upper 70s in March, almost all of March. Well, I'm not even say all of March, because there was still some cold weather here and there that, turns with the mega warm. But whenever there was warm days in March of 2021, it was always mid to upper 70s. Not a single spring day like this was seen in 2021. And then by April, it was the same thing. Most of it. It was some cold days, snuck in between there too. But the first 80-degree day back in back-to-back years in 21, and the first year we had a true spring since that had nothing to do with COVID since 2019. Back-to-back years in 2021, 22, the first 80-degree day of the year came at the end of April. I think the first 80-degree day in 2021 was April 27th. And I think the first one in 2022 was during the weekend of the Aaron's Dream Weekend at Talladega. Aaron's 312 and Aaron's 499. So yeah. And then the one last year came right after we got over, okay, which way to go? Came after we caught, I think, okay, let's go back. I think I know who that was. The first 80-degree day of 2023 came like way earlier than anticipated. We thought we were going to get the end of April again, and we didn't. We got it like a week after Easter, immediately after we recovered from trying to figure out which way they're going. Okay, we're good. Okay, so the first 80-degree day of 2023 came like a week, like a week or two after. Oh, Cam, hey, a week or two after Easter. It was like right after we got over spring cold that cost us a solid week. Week out. Yeah, it was 2 weeks after Easter. Yeah, a solid. No, I can't fucking count. No, because don't forget, we got sick leading up to Easter weekend during the last ever Easter Bunny 500 dirt race at Bristol. And we spent that whole race in my mom's room, sick in bed while she went out of town, before the bed ended up breaking a little bit, to the point where my fat ass isn't going to make it any better. It's going to make it worse, if anything. So, therefore, don't forget, after that race, it was like mid to upper 70s. That whole week until we started finally feeling better that Wednesday. I think the week before, going into that race, when we were getting sick. I don't remember when we got sick, when it first happened, but I remember we suffered that whole Easter weekend, and then Monday and Tuesday, it was mid to upper 70s, and we missed it because we were sick in bed. Originally, that sickness killed us, but by middle of the day, Wednesday, we finally feeling 100%. By Thursday, we were 110% again. So yeah, that Thursday after the Easter Bunny 500 dirt race at Bristol, the last one ever, that's when the first 80-degree day of the season happened. So, okay, now I remember. Lexi, I remember now. Yes. So, therefore, that's when it happened. Okay, so yeah, so we thought we were going to get it at the end of April last year, and we just didn't, because every year is different. Not history doesn't always repeat itself. So when will the first 80-degree day of the season, take place? Only time will tell. We're all going to find out together as a family. So this also leads us to the question, when is going to be the 2024 Cedar Point premiere for all of us? Because keep in mind that shit opens on Memorable Dream Day this year, which is also Preston Plays' Jeff Green 30th birthday. Because also remember, he and Brianna shared the same birthday as me. They're all three of us are turning Jeff Green 30 years of age, just like Haley Orantia did. And July 17th, someone special will too. I already said I was not going to spoil in Haley Orantia's video. So you're going to have to find out when we make her another birthday. We've done a birthday tribute for her on the channel before, except we had to push it like a day or two late because it rained all day on her real birthday, the day of the New England 300 out loud in New Hampshire. I'm pretty sure you guys know who it is, but for those who are new to my channel, I'm not going to tell you. For those who know, don't spoil it for the newbies on the channel. So therefore, you're going to find out. Because we all are turning Jeff Green 30 years of age. They're meaning everybody next year will be Robbie Gordon 31 years of age. So, therefore, but back to the subject of the matter. Memorable Dream Day. I can't believe, how many years will it have been since that happened? It'll be 14 years since that shit happened. Wow. So, therefore, so the day of Memorable Dream Day happens on 14th anniversary when Cedar Point opens up for the first time. So we don't know when my dad I don't even think my dad himself knows. So we don't know what the premiere date for us is going to be. But whatever one it is, you guys will be the first to know before it happens, and then that'll be the first Cedar Point vlog of 2024. And you know damn well when ViaQuest goes back on August 30th, to kick off the end of summer explosion, mixed with the season 3 finale of season 4 finale of Fun of the Sun. Dear God, no, fuck season 3 of Fun of the Sun. Season 4 finale of Fun of the Sun. We'll be vlogging that too. So therefore, there's a lot to look forward to. But as far as end of summer explosion goes, we're just starting the new season. So we're not going to talk about it right now. We're not going to think about it right now. We're not going to worry about it right now. Let's just get through what we've got ahead of us first before we even think about, thinking that far. Okay, and besides the post-winter epilogue that you're going to be seeing, oh look, Gabe's out. Are we going to make it there in time? Besides the post-winter epilogue, you guys are going to be partially going to be seeing this week, Friday, and whenever the post-winter dinner with the Sorgs takes place, season 3, episode 3 of Poker Game Night will be taking place Saturday. Oh shit. Season 3, episode 3 of Poker Game Night will be taking place on this Saturday night. So, therefore, and then the day after the Food City 500 at Bristol, when my sister comes in, we'll be watching that race. I mean, I was a vintage NASCAR fan since the twilight of the Winston Cup days, 2001 through 2003. I'm excited at Spec, so let's see if it'll be here to stay. And the people who bitched about the dirt and wanted it back, better be enough people tuning in on TV or attending the race, otherwise it's gonna go away again. And then they're gonna change it again, they're gonna bitch again that you want it back again. It's like NASCAR fans are never fucking happy. It's like NASCAR can never please the fans anymore, let alone please the fans ever. So therefore, a race review will be going up. So therefore, but I just want to let you know, Poker Game Night season 3, episode 3 will be taking place in the middle of all this, which is something I kind of forgot to talk about. So therefore, just letting you guys know in advance, that way you know what's going on. Unfortunately, we didn't make it to turn 1 in time to see Gabe. So therefore, if we don't see him at any time at all today, then I guess we'll see him another day. But anyway, let's see what else we can find and who else we can see. Let's go see what Uncle Andy's up to. Well, wasn't that nice? Okay, I remember how I said I wasn't going to be able to record every interaction I have when I go to people's houses. So to make up for it, I decided to record the aftermath, so you guys get an idea. You guys get an idea of what exactly happened. So therefore, we had a little bit of a conversation. You know, we did some catching up of how when we were, oh no, who do we have here? Their daughter is starting to pick up words now. Their daughter's starting to pick up words. She's 3 for Earnhardt now. She was sick on Easter the same time as us, and we told them about the mild cold that screwed us out of 2 videos and all that stuff last November, and how we were sick when it was Easter. I'll never forget that. But now I know to take care of my health so that way this shit doesn't happen ever again. So let's see who these people are. Isn't that nice? Look at that. We might get some new neighbors here. Well, some hell of a cool new neighbors as soon as, Tammy and John leave. So keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed.
You.
That was me. The dynamic duo is back, Mark and Maya. Kind of like Maya and Miguel. Remember that show?
I actually do.
Somebody remembers. Someone as young as me, younger than me, remembers. Thank God.
I remember because it has my name in it.
I only remember it too because I used to watch a little bit of it. I remember it better because of you.
Really?
Yeah. And look, here's Heather going by. There's that child I love on the right side, Aveline. I can never pronounce that name correctly from time to time.
What is it?
Aveline or Aveline. I always screw it. I screw it up every other time.
That's a really pretty name.
I know it is.
All right, well, deuces.
Deuces.
Peace out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is that dot you want to come? Is that dot you want to come?
All right, we finally got our first preseason TikTok done. Finally. So this is the last preseason episode. So I'm glad we were able to squeeze it in when we could, because it's gonna be cold again. It's gonna be cold again. Sure, 67 tomorrow. That's awesome. But here's the problem. The rain is gonna fucking kill it. That's why I'm better off staying in even when I go to work, because I'm not getting sick again. I was sick twice last year. Remember Easter? I was sick with the cold during the Easter Bernie 500 dirt race when Andy and Megan's kid was it's Nick. Okay, the realtor for that family. Okay, remember when I was sick on Easter when Uncle Andy's daughter Megan's his wife. Uncle Andy's daughter Violet was sick, and then I got sick again. When we did Cold and Wet Ass Sandy Ridge finale, and Jesus Christ, what happened? And then it took a week or two for it to kick in, for it to affect me, and then it kept us out. It was mild, but luckily, thankfully, it could have been worse, but it was enough to keep us out of action. So we're trying to avoid that this year. I'm not going to make any guarantees, but we got to make sure we take extra care of our health to, reduce the possibility that it could happen again. And that's what we don't want. So back at the Crouch of Dooms for another one. I guess not, because he and little lady Germify are going to go try on their softball outfit, because keep in mind, with spring is in the air, season 3, the official start coming up after the preseason is done today. Softball and baseball season's coming up in the nation. I'm not making any promises or guarantees, but I want to come to at least one of my friends' softball games. I don't care. Oh, speaking of which, there's Jerry Springer Lady and Cutie Pie. Let's go check it out like Kevin LePage. Okay, they were going in the nature trail, and plus they were walking too damn fast, so it was a little hard for me to keep up. So therefore, it is starting to get a little chilly out there. Let me check the time and the temperature, and then I'll give you guys the rundown of what's going to happen next. All right, right now it's 6:28. Mark Martin, Ricky Rudd. Hey, Ralph Shades. It's 65 degrees now, so therefore the time is almost up. The time is almost up, and it's almost time for us to park the bus. The time is running out, so therefore, if there's at least one more TikTok dance you want to sneak in or want to make something happen, now's the time to do it. And even if we don't get another TikTok dance in, I really don't give a shit. Sure, I said that yesterday I said that yesterday when nothing got done. I know last Monday when nothing got done. But this time I'm perfectly content because at least we got one done. It's not the end of the world if we if we don't get more than one done. At least getting one done is better than nothing. That's for sure. So if we're gonna make something happen, or try to find it. Let's see. Here's what we haven't done yet this season. I mean, even if we don't get this done, it's okay because it's who cares? Who gives a shit, honestly, because it's preseason. We haven't even taken a single flick yet. So if there's any flicks we want to take, now is the time to do it. So therefore, Operation, make something happen in the happiest place in Northeast Ohio, preseason style, effective immediately. So as far as the whole softball, baseball season coming up thing with this being the current preseason of Spring is in the Air season 3, probably the biggest preseason. Well, 2022 wasn't all that big of a deal. That was just for one day, but we got 3 days in 2 weeks, including one TikTok dance, just like how in that singular Robbie Gordon preseason day in 2022, we got one done. So, I'm not going to promise you anything, but I want to try to expand my horizons in the softball, basket too. I want to put some eggs in the softball expand my eggs in the softball basket, what I'm trying to say is I want to go to other softball games for my other friends besides Gavin McMullen for, Wellington Dukes. I want to go to more than, see more than just that. I want to see some of my friends in Ridgeville play too. I really, really do. And do a TV broadcast of those games as well. That way, I can change it up a little bit while keeping it the same at the same time. So that way, while changing it up a little bit, I'm also not, keeping it the same, but at the same time, not giving you the fans, followers, subscribers, fans, followers, subscribers, and viewers. I was looking for the fourth word, the same wages over and over again. Or in this case, that would be chasing you guys away. So I try to change it up as much as I can. I really, really do. It's the house twerker. I say that because 1, I wanted Tyler next door to have a legitimate nickname, and 2, because he earned it so many years late. So too many years too late. Because when he was younger, when I used to hang out with him all the time before, the Sorgs, Rogersons, and all the modern day Sandy Ridge neighbors came into fruition in the happiest place in Northeast Ohio, and Demon Dobie's doing his house guarding duties again. He'll eat anyone alive that tries to come in and invade the Crotch of Doom and Jerry Springer ladies. Even though Jerry Springer lady didn't even completely leave. She's just in the nature of cutie pie. But I remember when we used to hang out with Tyler a lot back in the day, when he was young and it was littler, and it was him and both of his parents, Jungle Jim in the car and the Bad Man, his mom and dad, both all in the same vicinity as him and I. And hey, what he used to do when he was younger, I think he's probably mellowed out in this category a lot by now. Probably doesn't even do that no more now that he's older and he's kind of more mature now than he ever was before. Every time he was with his friends like me, he would act fine. He would act normal. But as soon as his mom and or his dad or both came around, he'd act stupid. And one of those things he did, I think I used to hate that. But one thing I did like, because it earned him his nickname, was when he decided to twerk on the house and hang himself like mostly upside down on the side of the house and start twerking. I don't know if it was even a twerk, but it looked like it to me. That's why I call it what I call it. And the Bad Man went crazy. I can't remember what he said, but he yelled at him like it was no mañana. So he got pissed and didn't like that. Yeah. And then after he finally got standing up the right direction, I started laughing to myself, not because of what Tyler did, but because of the Bad Man's reaction. And then Tyler got pissed at me for laughing at him getting yelled at him. He's like, because he was 12 at the time. I don't even think he was 13 yet, because his birthday is towards the end of the calendar year. And he's like, F you, Mark. Well, he didn't say actual fuck you. He just said the letters F you, because he knew that was the lesser of two evils compared to if he actually said the full word, knowing that Jungle Jim in the car and the bad man would kill him, especially the bad man, because he's much worse. And then Jungle Jim in the car goes, Ty, you say one more bad word like a-hole or F you are going in the house. You're only 12. You're not allowed to say that. At the age you are. I remember this conversation like an incident like the back of my hand. And then he pleads his case by saying, but Mark laughs. And as his reasoning or excuse as to why he said what he said. And then the bad man chimes in and says, so what? I don't care that he laughs. I still remember that even to this day. And even to this day, when I'm at home by myself, inside the house and any of the room, even if other people are home, but if nobody's around, and I'm like fixing myself dinner or fixing myself something to eat in general, or if I'm in my room screwing around, or hell, even the bathroom shaving, I recite all these old conversations that with some of the heavyweight Sandy Ridge friends that have been here for a long time that have grown up and got older since then, or OGs that are no longer here. Like, I recite that because even if if it was good or bad, they gave me like a bunch of memories to remember. You know, how easy I had it back then. You know, no matter how imperfect or perfect it was. Brian Lasco. Like, I'm not gonna get into full detail about that guy, but it wasn't all bad with him. Like, it was some good moments and some really feel good laughs, but at the same time, it wasn't all sunshines and rainbows either. I mean, take last summer, for example, as another good example. As bad as that shit was a year ago, as much as we hate harping on it to the point where we're going to finally sweep it under the rug May 31st through June 2nd, like, it wasn't all bad. Like, there were some flashes of brilliance that was thrown in the mix, but at the same time, you got to admit, it was not all sunshines and rainbows either. And sadly enough, the odds, or the gods of, the gods of life, put their eggs more in the not all sunshines and rainbows basket more than the not all bad basket. There was no equal footing, kind of like how we had that, average fall last year. It was like warm and cold weather, like both warm and cold weather, just like there is every year in the fall. But compared to 2022 and 2021, which saw, more of an equal balance between warm weather and cold weather, with warm weather having a slight edge, only by a little bit, not a lot. But last year, it was and there was some warm days last fall, but it was too many cold days too. Like, the life gods were putting more of their, when it comes to measuring balance between warm and cold weather in the fall last year, they were putting more of their eggs in the cold basket than the warm basket. And that had to do a lot with us getting sick when we did, because of cold and wet ass Sandy Ridge finale. And the fact that, Debbie! The fact that, why we had our mild cold to begin with. Which, as we all know, I mean, eventually we'll have to stop talking about this and eventually have to move on altogether, which screwed you guys out of a Sandy Ridge 66-degree walk-off finale, the last really nice day we had in 2023, and the next day, a Friendsgiving. But eventually we're going to have to move on from this altogether and not harp on it no more, because it's a new year, a new season, new beginnings, and it has to be better than last. Okay, now there's some excitement brewing in here, but right as when it's almost time for us to park the bus in the trailer. I mean, it was fairly decent today. It was fairly decent. But yesterday, as we all know, was a tad bit better. It has the slight edge. The only reason why it kind of today gets kind of close to yesterday, because we actually got a preseason TikTok in. So therefore, after today, it's going to be just another round of the waiting game, because we don't know whether or not we're going to get one final snowfall like we did in 2022 and 2016, both in the month of April. Because that 2016 one, most people don't remember, as far as, from my point of view. Because I wasn't doing YouTube like back then. Actually, I was, But one, it wasn't like, you know, the way I've been doing it since I returned in 2021, a week before my Kirk Shelmady 27th birthday. But two, I was taking a full-time break from YouTube back then because the Spurs were set to play the Warriors on TNT that night. It was a huge marquee matchup for that season standards, with us signing Aldridge and sacrificing a lot of our championship core players from the 2013-14 season to get LaMarcus Aldridge, and how everybody was picking us to come out of the West instead of the Warriors because of it. Well, that game was circled on the calendar. I was looking forward to watching it. Well, maybe what happened, what the following that happened, I'm about to describe to you, was a blessing in disguise, because we lost anyway because we got blown out. So maybe it's a good thing what happened what I'm about to tell you, which is why I thankfully didn't have to see that. So I was ready. I had my Spurs outfit on, my Tim Duncan jersey, my black Spurs shorts to go with it. I had different jerseys and shorts and different outfits and shoes at the time compared to now. They change from time to time if I have them too long and they get worn out. So I was ready. I had I don't know if I was drinking Coke during the games and NASCAR races and Spurs games, but whatever I had ready, I was set to go. The game didn't start yet. I turned on TV, and we had DirecTV at the time instead of Spectrum. And guess what? The signal was lost the whole time because it was a blizzard, and it was April. So yeah, I got screwed out of a Spurs game because of it on TNT. It was highly anticipated, and maybe it's a good thing because we got blown out and lost anyway. So therefore, that kind of was a blessing in disguise. That means I didn't miss anything. So that was the only time Mother Nature secretly did us a favor in disguise. So we didn't have to watch our team get stomped like Darryl Waltrip by another powerhouse Western Conference team of the 2016 Live in La Vida Lab Rats era. So therefore, and then as we all know, the 2022 version of Snow in April, that was a week after Easter. We had one final blizzard for 2 days in a row, and the Elvis tribute singer Frank T. Worley came in to try it because Brock, aka Kyle Petty, set that up. Makes me wonder what the hell happened to Brock, because every day I've been at work and, you know, go see my old friends at Triad. It's like, I know Kayla left, I know Ashley left, I know Sarah went to work at Murray Ridge Lorraine, Sarah Zeider, but makes me wonder what the hell happened to Brock. I know Narissa's still there. Melissa Wright came back, you know, like several years, like long time ago, because she did work at Triad before I ever touched it at all. Let's see. I know a lot of people are still there. Narissa, Cindy Garcia, Kelly Curry is still there. I'm not sure if Margot's still there, but all these key people from my time at Triad in 21, 22, and majority of all of spring 2022, and majority of summer 2022, all those people are still there. But it makes me wonder. Well, I never asked what happened to Brock, and as far as staff goes and clients goes, what the hell happened to Kevin Johnson? Oh wait, what the hell happened to Kevin Johnson? Because that's one people I've noticed that I have not seen in a very long time. Oh, Richard Dawson Lady's brother. Yeah. So 2 questions we got to figure out tomorrow when we go back. 1, what the hell happened to Brock, aka Kyle Petty? And 2, what in the hell happened to Kevin Johnson? It's always a good day whenever we get to see the crotch of doom. Okay, this guy was at Josh's. He waved to me, and it was a black bald dude, but I don't even know who the fuck that is, if we're being honest. But yeah, but that video we did with the big boy last spring with the Crotch of Doom, I put generic music over it. That way it'll look like Crotch of Doom's original point of view. That way it doesn't look like he copied my work. So as long as the video file isn't too long for me to send it in a text, then I think we should be in the clear. So therefore, where to next before this adventure comes to an end? The preseason comes to an end. Okay, it's getting to that time of the night where whichever one of the 3, well in this case 2, because we're guaranteed for our phone not to come close to getting low on battery, or let alone dying, with how we didn't go to work today, and it gave us enough time to charge it while we were sleeping in and waiting for my mom to get back. That way we can enjoy our time outside with no interruptions. So it's that time of the night where we watch what comes first. So if it drops below 60 degrees first, well, it's 3 things, but it would have been 4 with the phone, but the phone won't apply here. So whatever comes first, if it drops below 60 degrees, or if it starts getting chillier faster than that, or if it gets close to sunset faster, or somebody calls us. So it's 4 things, but it would have been 5 if it was that the phone battery was a factor, which today it's not. So whichever one of those 4 things come first, that's our cue to park the bus in the trailer. And then we'll just wrap it up there and not make it too long. We're not going to throw in the, the pre-shower shenanigans in there, because tonight we are going to take a shower like Terry Labonte again. I just want to record the pre-shower shenanigans. So therefore, we're entering, the closing stages of this final preseason episode. It's nothing big or nothing special. This is something I created for fun, because tomorrow it's going to be 67, but the rain's going to kill it. And after that, it's going to start getting cold again each and every day. But make no mistake, guys, it'll be here back full time before you know it. It'll be back full time before you know it. So hang in there. We're almost there, because before you know it, we're going to be once again, taking it back to the cold weather lovers and winter fans that laughed in our faces after the monstrosity we suffered through last year, to the point where they're gonna regret the fact that they ever laughed at us. Because when it really starts warming up more and more each and every day, we're really going to show those bozos who their daddy is. All right, Richard Dawson lady finally actually got herself her own TikTok again.
I did.
But that's because her daughter Mila took over her old one, the Clean with Confidence one.
Yes, that's right.
That's why she get her own as the Katie Rogerson. Except she's missing both of my accounts on that one. On the Neighbors one that she created, that Justin says she ran, you missed my on YT one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, because the other one you followed on your personal one, that's one of my backups in case my main gets sniped.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't
have a backup. That's good thinking.
Yeah. So I was just talking about you to the Crotch of Doom, how I haven't seen you in a long time.
Look, there's the Crotch of Doom's wife.
Jerry Springer lady and Cutie Pie.
Hi.
That's Richard Dawson lady, and her brother's Richard Dawson lady's brother.
Yeah, he's filming right now.
Yeah, I decided to get this because I haven't seen her in a long time.
All right, Mark, I'm gonna go eat.
All right, see ya. Adios. All right, 7:33, sunset came first. So the season 3, spring is in the air. Oh my God, English, Mark. So the season, oh my God. All right, it's okay. Sunset came before. It was starting to get chilly out anyway, but it really wasn't as egregious as we were expecting. But the preseason of season 3 of Spring is in the Air is officially come to an end. Oh my God, why the fuck did it have to be so hard to try to fucking say? So therefore, now we go back to playing a waiting game to see when the first really, really nice day is going to be. And I'm talking mid to upper 70s. So therefore, we had a good 3-day, 2-week preseason, time period to get us ready for the new season. So therefore, as soon as we figure out the verse legit nice day after today, considering it's going to be cold again for a while, I'm gonna be monitoring it as close as I can, and then I'll immediately pass it along to the rest of you, and we'll go from there. So get ready for what it's already looking like to be another fantastic spring like in 2022. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Good night. And poker game night. Oh, come on, pick a lane, dickhead. Okay, there we go. Season 3, episode 3 of Poker Game Night will be this Saturday, and the post-winter epilogue. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 parts and two videos, or 3 parts and 3 videos, but I'll figure that out by tomorrow night, throughout all of Friday. Well, and if you see what you see, whatever it is, you'll know why. So therefore, and the Food City 500 at Bristol returns this Sunday. So therefore, we'll be doing our race review on that. But it's time to get the fuck back in this trailer and park the bus for now until the season officially starts, whenever that may be. So see you later, everyone.